You would even fight him today? You win your fight. If he said, hey, Manny, I want to fight, you gonna fight?
Even here.
Oh, my goodness.
So they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know.
Getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically.
Manny Pacquiao has openly declared that is ready to face Floyd Mayweather again and strongly believes he can beat him. He has proven that he remains in excellent physical shape and mentally focused for a genuine fight, not just an exhibition match. Reflecting on their first encounter, Manny revealed that he studied the bout in slow motion, analyzing every punch he threw. In his opinion, he truly fought hard that night and still believes he won. Recently, talks of a potential rematch between Pacquiao and Mayweather have begun gaining momentum once again. At the same time, Floyd is also making headlines due to rising tensions with Roy Jones Jr.
This version of you beats the version of Floyd Mayweather that exists today?
If he comes out and go sign the contract and we'll fight. Let's fight again if he wants. I'm active now. I don't pick my opponent. I don't, I fight them all.
Amidst all this buzz, Mike Tyson weighed in with his honest perspective. He stated that Floyd Mayweather will only return to the ring if there's massive money on the table. Tyson suggested that a real fight with Pacquiao is unlikely because Floyd tends to avoid anything that could pose a serious threat to him. According to Tyson, Mayweather is no longer chasing greatness. Instead, he's simply looking for easy matches that guarantee a huge paycheck.
Give me your opinion on who you think would win and why. And what people want to see that fight now.
Well, listen, people are all going to hate on Floyd, so they will want to see the fight. They want to see Floyd get beat. But are they going to fight?
I know they're going back and forth.
I don't know. Yeah, I don't think they would matter. If he wants to make some money, Floyd wants to make some money. If he wants to make some money, he could fight
your guy Jake Paul.
Manny Pacquiao didn't hold back when asked where Floyd Mayweather ranks among the toughest opponents he's faced. Surprisingly, he said that Floyd doesn't even make it into his top 5. Manny explained that Mayweather spent their entire fight avoiding real exchanges and running, which made the bout dull. He criticized Floyd's style as overly defensive and lacking excitement. Known for his aggressive and high-energy approach, Manny admires fighters who take risks and bring action into the ring. To him, Floyd's cautious tactics stripped the fight of any legendary status.
Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight.
Manny, who are the top 5 fighters you ever fought, you think?
Barrera, Morales, Marquez, De La Hoya, Cotto, Margarito.
Why no Floyd Mayweather? Why not Floyd Mayweather? Why isn't he in the top 5?
Floyd Mayweather, he's running the whole 12 rounds and he won the fight. How is that? I mean, I feel sorry to the fans because the fight is boring. The fight is boring. Like, that's not the fans are expecting to us. I mean, as a fighter, if I'm a fan, of course I want to see a good fight, like changing fight, not a passion show.
Recently, Floyd Mayweather stirred the pot even more by publicly trolling Manny Pacquiao. He was seen watching a clip of Manny's past knockout loss and seemed to enjoy it, which fans interpreted as a direct insult. This act was viewed as another one of Floyd's signature mind games. While it may have appeared lighthearted, the underlying tone was clearly disrespectful. The trolling reignited fan reactions online and served as a reminder of the ongoing tension between these boxing legends. Floyd's actions suggested that he still takes pleasure in keeping Manny in the spotlight, but not for the right reason.
In style of life. Every night Sal would call me. We would chat and he would read me the Bible. Sal's main concern always was whether he was going to go to heaven or not. He said to
Manny Pacquiao has made it clear that if a rematch with Floyd Mayweather takes place, It must be a legitimate, sanctioned bout, not an exhibition. He has no interest in the kind of light-hearted sparring Floyd has been engaging in recently for entertainment purposes. For Manny, the fight needs to have official recognition and real consequences. He sees boxing not as a show, but as a serious sport, a legacy, and a duty to the fans. In his eyes, a second battle with Mayweather should be a genuine contest with meaningful stakes.
Spectacle.
Not
It was just talks and rumors all the time about potentially Manny Pacquiao and the Mayweather 2. Was there any truth to that, or is that still kind of up in the air of maybe potentially happening?
It's up to him. If he come out to retirement, we'll have a Mayweather Pacquiao too.
Would you do an exhibition with him, or would you potentially entertain an exhibition with someone like maybe a Conor McGregor?
No, I don't like exhibition. If Mayweather is my opponent, I don't like exhibition. Like, I want fight. Like, there's a decision.
Floyd Mayweather, on the other hand, appears to have left serious boxing behind. Since retiring, his focus on exhibition bouts, often against influencers or lesser-known opponents, raking in massive paydays. From Floyd's viewpoint, he's already achieved everything. He's undefeated, wealthy, and believes he has nothing left to prove. That's why a rematch with Pacquiao holds little appeal for him, unless the terms are heavily in his favor both financially and physically. His unwillingness to take risks or face true competition makes a real rematch seem increasingly.
Manny Pacquiao just recently fought for a belt at 46 years old. He's also been calling out Floyd Mayweather to another fight. Floyd hasn't actually fought since 2017, and that was against Conor McGregor. The closest he's done is exhibition fights for easy money. Floyd has so much money, he doesn't ever have to fight again.
Roy Jones Jr. has expressed a strong view on the differences between Manny Pacquiao and Floyd Mayweather. According to Roy, the most important traits for an aging fighter are movement, footwork, and discipline. He commended Manny for still possessing all of these qualities and training like a true professional. Roy pointed out that while Floyd steps back into the ring purely for financial gain, Manny fights out of passion for the sport and a drive to win titles. He emphasized that Pacquiao is still chasing belts and building his legacy, unlike Floyd, who focuses only on safe bouts with guaranteed profits.
The boxing bully. Another one. It's the ring champs, and we're sitting down with our guy, your favorite fighter's favorite fighter. That's the Roy Jones.
What's happening, my brother? How y'all doing?
Good, man. A lot to talk about, a lot going on in the sport. I want to get right into the Pac-Man, right? The legend, the Hall of Famer now. You share that title with him. 46 years old. If anybody can be this age and upset, you know, a guy like Barrios, a younger guy, is it Manny? Could it be Manny?
It's definitely Manny, and the reason being is because Manny is never stationary. Man is always on the move. You understand me? What has happened in boxing is a lot of people have lost the art of footwork. You understand me? Not many people have footwork. So if you see a guy go out and box like you'll never see in today's time too often, a guy go out and box like Sugar Ray Leonard boxed Marvin Hagler.
Right.
He moved around, he fought when it was time, he moved when it was time. He understood how to use the whole ring to get a victory. Now guys don't do that. Pac-Man, fortunately, is one of those guys who knows how to use the ring. So he don't stand in just one place and fight. With that being said, if his legs can hold up for 12 rounds, he's the guy to do it.
So I'm glad you said that, because I understand William Skull, when he fought Canelo, that was bad. That was too much moving.
That's too much moving.
Now, that was bad. It was worse than when it was Lara and Canelo. That was just horrible. But now that people are saying this no running thing, no other fighter be running. No, fighters not running, they're moving. So how do you feel about when people call that running?
Some fighters run.
No, Skull
He's
was
not the only runner.
Skull was bad. Not like that, bro.
So
that was horrible.
So the way I feel about that is like this. Even though you run, at some point you gotta make a stand. You can't run from me all night and say you beat me. You understand where I'm coming from? So it's like there's running, but like even Sugar Ray Leonard.
Following Manny's recent bout with Mario Barrios, which ended in a draw, fans and analysts alike are buzzing with speculation about his next move. Despite the result, Manny's performance impressed many, reigniting interest in his career. There's a growing belief that he still has what it takes to go toe-to-toe with younger opponents. Now, the focus shifts to whether he'll pursue another championship, call out a high-profile name like Mayweather, or face a rising star to solidify his comeback. The boxing world is eagerly anticipating
Next step.
Boxing Dr. News Fight fans, get ready for some spicy boxing tea. Manny Pacquiao just dropped his list of top opponents, and guess who's missing? Floyd Mayweather. Pac-Man's reason? Fans don't pay for a fashion show, they want action. Ouch. He called their 2015 fight a boring 12-round run. Manny's keeping it real, saying, fans deserve excitement, not just defensive skills. But here's the twist, there's talk of a rematch. First, Pacquiao's got to prove he's still got it against Mario Barrios next month. He's promising speed and fireworks. Will Pac-Man deliver? Or will Mayweather clap back? The boxing world is buzzing. Stay tuned for more drama in and out of the ring.
Sports analyst Max Kellerman gave high praise to Manny Pacquiao, highlighting the uniqueness of his accomplishments. Pacquiao is the only boxer in history to win world titles across 8 different weight divisions, a record that many experts believe may never be matched. Max pointed out that starting from such a low weight and rising through the ranks to defeat elite opponents in heavier classes is what truly sets Manny apart. In his opinion, these achievements place Pacquiao above Floyd Mayweather, whose undefeated record, while impressive, doesn't carry the same historical weight.
You got a lot of slack for saying Manny Pacquiao is a better pound-for-pound fighter than Floyd Mayweather. I actually disagreed with you.
Pacquiao wasn't able to make flyweight. He was a flyweight who won the lineal championship. So if that's not the most, or one of the 2 or 3 most impressive things in the history of boxing, the fact that he could move up, give me an example of another flyweight who was the lineal champion, moved up, won a bunch of titles in between, and then was that good as a welterweight. Pacquiao won lineal titles, indisputable, that's the man who beat the man, or else putting belts together. No one had ever done it before, ever. A lot of great flyweights. No one ever did that. No one ever came close to dreaming about doing that, and then Pacquiao did it. So the fact that Pacquiao is even competitive with Floyd Mayweather, who's one of the greatest pure boxers ever, I really don't have a horse in the race. I always thought Mayweather was going to beat Pacquiao. I never thought Pacquiao was going to beat him.
Before the fight with Barrios, speculation was building that Manny Pacquiao might pursue a high-profile rematch with Floyd Mayweather, especially if he secured another title. However, after the fight ended in a draw, the conversation shifted. Attention turned to who Manny might face next, with Rolly Romero emerging as a possible opponent. Although nothing is officially confirmed, fans are now considering the prospect of Manny facing a younger challenger who could bring both excitement and competitiveness. Until an official decision is announced, the speculation around Manny's next move...
Manny would be competitive with any of those people, and I think Romero, who is less of a boxer than this guy that Manny just fought, would be ideal for Manny, and I give Manny a good chance to win against Romero.
Legendary boxing promoter Bob Arum also spoke on the potential match with Rolly Romero. He claimed that Rolly doesn't match Mario Barrios in terms of skill or experience. If this fight does happen, Arum believes Manny has a strong chance of winning clearly. He sees Rolly as a simpler opponent who might not be fully ready for Pacquiao's aggressive style and technical brilliance. The coach went on to explain what makes Manny such a threat, calling him a fighter who mentally disarms his opponents before physically breaking them down.
Such a long time. How does the new weight compare to Pacquiao when you prepare for him?
You know what? He's more of a basic fighter than Pacquiao. I mean, Inoue is just a right there fighter. He's in front of you. And Pacquiao, you know what? The difference between him and Pacquiao is it's a lot, because getting a fighter ready for a Pacquiao is very complicated, because Pacquiao he's so tense that he beats you mentally before he beats you physically. And Inoue don't. Inoue is right there. He comes to fight. Pacquiao was a fighter that drains you because you don't know when he's gonna come in and when he's not. I remember when he fought Bradley in the 3rd round, second fight or first fight, he was tired. And I told him it's not the physical, it's the mental, because Pacquiao is always keeping you on your toes, you know? And that's the difference. Pacquiao was very elusive, and he drained you mentally before he beat you physically.
And Joel, last one for me, man. You played a big role when Bivol upset Canelo. You helped out in that camp.
You know what? When he came to me, I had already trained Turkish guy, Abdi Yildirim for him. I know Canelo. I'm Mexican. You know, I was in my career. You know, growing up as a Mexican fighter, I know the goods and bads of a Mexican fighter, and I know Canelo, and I knew Canelo's weaknesses and how you can frustrate him. You frustrate Canelo, you beat him. You frustrate him first. When they came to me and said, okay, we're gonna train Canelo, train Bivol, and we want you to be part of the team. Let's go part of the plan. What does he need? And we started putting things together in the gym. You know, we started working on it. And one of the main keys was keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him, keep jabbing him. Don't stop jabbing. That's what Canelo always tries to hit you in the arm to wear you down. And if you watch the fight, I had a bag of ice all the time on his arm for the whole fight. In the second round, I know facial expressions. When Canelo was trying to get in and couldn't get in and tried it and coming back, and he started making different. I said, you know what, he's frustrated. Keep jabbing him. Keep him away. There was a point where they wanted to send Canelo, Bivol to knock out Canelo.
According to Arum, Pacquiao uses his ring intelligence, timing, and movement to wear down his opponents. He gradually frustrates them, draining their energy and confidence, so by the time physical fatigue sets in, they're already mentally beaten. This approach has enabled Manny to defeat younger, stronger fighters and proves that his success isn't just due to speed or strength. It's rooted in a high-level fight IQ. Multiple sources report that Pacquiao is expected to return to the ring this November or December. Insiders say he's feeling physically stronger and staying active in training. With his health and energy restored, he's preparing for one last major fight. Whether it's a title shot, legacy match, or farewell bout, fans are eager to witness the next chapter. What's certain is that Manny's journey isn't over, and is determined to...
As long as I have, you know, there was a few things that I noticed. Like, I felt like at times, and maybe this will get better now that he's, you know, doing he said that he's going to come back, that he's eyeing maybe October, November this year to come back again in another fight. He's more consistent. I know when you're older, it's like the old saying, like, you got to use it so you don't lose it, you know? Right. He did seem off balance at times when he was throwing his punches. It was something that, like, hey, Manny usually isn't as off balance as he was. From a pure trainer's perspective, Abel, what did you see there that made you think, like, oh, he doesn't look like the same Manny from 4 years ago, from 8 years ago?
It was like in the past when he was in his, I'm not gonna say his prime, but he was in his better state. It was like maybe he just came into camp. That's the Manny that I saw. Maybe he just came into camp. It's the first week in camp. It's the first sparring session, and that's what he looked like in the fight. You know, I'm sure as camp goes on, second and third and fourth and fifth and sixth week, Freddie's going to get him sharper. Freddie's going to get him faster. Freddie's going to do all the things that are necessary to get him pinpoint sharp. This time it was like he just came into camp. That's what the fight looked like to me. And it's not only Manny, it's every fighter. It's all my fighters. It's all, I'm sure, Freddie's fighters. It's everybody's fighters. When they first come to camp, that's why they're in camp for 6 to 7, 8 weeks, because it gets better and better and better, and hopefully you peak at the right time. So this looked like maybe the second week in camp.
He had 2 months, but yeah, he had not had a serious camp.
6 years.
Yeah.
2 months is not enough for 6 years of really...
Oh, 4 years.
Or 4 years being away from Freddie. Yeah, he can do that things at home, but it's not the rigors that Freddie's going to put you through in the gym.
It just amazes me that he still wants to do this at 46. You'd think like he's had like 70 fights. Like you would think like, hey, you know what? I'm almost, 50 years old, 4 years away, even though that's still a long time. Like, I don't need to take punches like this anymore. Like I've accomplished so much